Good morning and welcome to Church at Home with Rachael for Wednesday, the 9th of March. And it is cold outside. It's about -7 here in Wainwright, which isn't unusual for the last couple of days, first thing in the morning, but the wind is up and the dog is not cooperating, so I was outside for a long time and I'm frozen, so bear with me as I warm up my hands on my coffee cup. First of all, welcome to the midpoint of Lent. You did it. We're here. You have worked your way through the first 2 full weeks of Lent. We're into week 3, and we're halfway there. We're halfway to that moment when things really do feel better on Easter. But in the meantime, we're here. But we've done half the trip, so that's good. I just wanted to talk to you today about, have you ever had one of those days? The last few days, Rob and I have been madly recording, and thank you so much to all those wonderful volunteers, participants from both St. Mary's, Edgerton, and St. Thomas Wainwright. You have been absolutely phenomenal. You are good, and patient people. But we've been going crazy. So last night we didn't get home until about 20 after 10. And then the dog was excited and a little ticked off that we were gone so long, and just long day. So this morning I got up at 6 and came up to the couch to sit down and put on my socks so I could walk on the elliptical, and I laid down on the couch and woke up at 10 after 8 when Rob came in the kitchen to get coffee to go to work. So I'm a little behind today. I haven't done my daily office yet, and I have got work to do for this morning for my Revive Lent program. But it also, I went outside and I thought, it is really dreary. It's really cloudy or foggy or something. And then I realized my glasses are filthy. I took my glasses off. I can't see anything, but I could see it was clearer. Sometimes I think that we have one of those days. It's our glasses. It's just because our glasses are dirty. I think sometimes we just allow life to sort of gang up on us. We get so frustrated and so focused on what's happening, or the to-do list for today and tomorrow and next week and next month, that we forget to just take it easy and slow down and switch out the glasses and take a look at what is really actually in front of us. So for all of you who are like me, a little percentage of workaholic, a lot of percentage of, OCD when it comes to lists. I'm a big list person and ticking things off my list and getting things done. Sometimes you need to just stop. Sometimes we need to just sit down and say, okay, God, help me out here. That reminds me. Welcome to my day to everybody, but welcome to my day, Jesus. I say that every morning after I've walked in the treadmill and I sit down and do my daily office. And since I haven't prayed yet today, I forgot to say that. So Jesus, welcome to my day. May it be yours. And maybe that's the first step when it's one of those days. Maybe we just need to say, wait a minute, priorities here. Jesus, welcome to my day. What should my day look like? Not what will my day or what do I want my day to look like, but for you, what should my day look like? So really sitting down and taking a look at that list, whether it's written down like mine are, or in your head, or floating out around in the ether, and saying to yourself, okay, what stuff absolutely must get done today? Excuse me. What must happen today? I must take my medications, and I must eat breakfast, and I must drink coffee. I must do X, Y, and Z. I have a doctor's appointment, or I don't, but whatever you have going on, pick up the kids from school. But what other things must happen? For instance, if your house is dirty, must you clean it? If you're having a day, one of those days, and that's one of those things that's on your mind, and you're thinking, oh, I don't have a spare minute. When am I going to get this place clean? When am I going to dust and vacuum? Ask yourself the question, is this something that must be done? Or is this something that you just want to get done, or you feel you need to get done, but life will keep on living if you don't do it? Now, for sometimes indeed, doing that dusting or cleaning or vacuuming is exactly what you need to pick up your day. Sometimes just organizing your space. I'm like that when my desk gets too messy. Sometimes I just need to take an hour or so and actually put things away, figure out what's what, And then by the time I'm done, I realize I've calmed down. I feel like I have more control. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I can place my hands on the things I need. And now I can tackle my to-do list again. But sometimes we really need to prioritize and say, what is essential? What is emergency? What is urgent? What is nice to have? And what is really, I don't need it. And then probably looking at the what's essential that also happens to be urgent. This must get done. Those are the things you should do first. Other things, later on, they can get done. And if they don't get done, they're still here tomorrow. Start all over. But sometimes it's just the way we have to do it. I find in Lent, I think it's because of the nature of Lent. The days are getting longer and we know spring is coming, but it's still not here. We have a great day like yesterday with the sun shining on that beautiful snow that melted it all away. And, it was just a really great day. And then you wake up and it's cloudy and the skies are dark and it's really cold and windy. And you slept in and it just feels like, ugh. Lent kind of does that. You get these little pops of spring. You get these little feelings like it's awesome. I can handle this. I can do Lent. And then the next day, well, I'm not sure I can do Lent. It's tough. Life is like that. We have these seasons all of our lives. Lent just seems to sort of personify, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but it's sort of a metaphor for our whole lives. And this particular season is heavy spiritually, I think emotionally, even with the seasons. The sun not being out as much. It really is a heavy, heavy season. But that's not a bad thing. We need the Lents in our lives. But we also need to remember that we never walk the Lenten journey alone. We always have Jesus with us. We always have the Holy Spirit guiding us and protecting us and directing us. And we always know that God our Father, the Creator, the one who created the need for winter and for those animals to hibernate and for the plants, for the bulbs to be hunkered down beneath the soil until the sun's rays are warm enough to draw them up and so they can break through the soil and bloom into beautiful plants. God created all that. He knows what we need and when we need it. So when we get into that sort of, I'm only halfway through Lent and my to-do list is longer than my to-do list and I've got, all those things, we need to remember whose we are. We are God's, and God did not create us to be, the gerbil on the treadmill or on the running wheel, going and going and going and never getting anywhere and never stopping. He invited us to be able to stop and smell the roses, or to look at the snow, or to ponder the puddle of mud. Because really, when you go for a walk and you see that frozen mud from yesterday, that everything thawed and then froze overnight, you see the beautiful frost marks and the cracks where it's starting to melt. And you see that you realize there's life in that mud. There are organisms and there are things that are God's handiwork. Even the dreariest Lenten day looks better when you take off your glasses and you clean them and put them back on. A new perspective. So whatever your day might hold today, take a moment and invite Jesus into it. Say good morning to Jesus and say, what are we doing today? And don't forget that no matter where you go, whether it's the co-op for groceries or down to the doctor's office or to get your hair cut after your COVID hair, get your COVID hair cut, whatever it is you're doing today, sitting in the house and watching a soap opera, checking out the news, reading the newspaper, reading a book, talking to your spouse, whatever it is, remember that you're never alone. Jesus is with you. And no matter how hard it might be to get through Lent or through whatever season it is in your life you're going through, you can do this because you're not alone. And every once in a while, it's not bad to have Jesus edit your to-do list. He might indeed say, you know what, that doesn't matter at all. He might say, that thing that you've been putting off is the most important thing to do today. And that might be the thing that gives you the energy to go and do everything else. So I'm going to drink my coffee and I'm going to have some breakfast and I'm going to get ready for Revive Lent and pray that all of the technology works. God bless the participants. They're very patient with me. And I'm going to have a good day. And I'm going to keep my glasses clean. And I'm going to try to remember that wherever I go, Jesus goes too. You should too. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Mid-Lent. I will see you tomorrow on Church at Home with Rachael for Thursday. If you go out, wear your mask, be safe. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.